Welcome to askncm. I'm Steve Hall. Today's question comes in from a fixed operations director. It says, with many industry experts calling for a flat year for vehicle sales, what does the future look like for fixed operations? Should I be concerned over the next few years? Well, we have had a little bit of a peak in auto sales, and this is kind of played out late last year and throughout this year. And with the markets kind of being in turmoil right now, it could affect it going forward. We expect it to be fairly stable, with a little bit of growth, but not a lot of growth. My thing to the fixed operations, or my advice to that, is remember, you run in a lagging correlation. Fixed operations, their prime vehicle coming in for service and repair, for service and parts sales and during the repair process, is the 3 to 4 year old vehicle. That's whenever they're needing tires or needing brakes or finally having some mechanical issues possibly, and you're selling some wheel bearings or CV boots or whatever else it is. So that 3 to 4 year old car is critical in our service industry. So whenever new vehicle sales flatten, we've got to realize it's not going to really impact the service and parts department as fast. It may be 2, 3, 4 years down the line before we really realize this. So what we've got to do is stay ahead of the curve. We've got to get better retention, and if we do that, then we'll have a bright future no matter what happens with sales with this, because people still have to keep their cars running, keep them on the road, even whenever vehicle sales slow down a little bit. Hopefully vehicle sales pick right back up, and then it's just a little blip and continues going. The last thing I like to say is you will lose a little bit of internal work, PDIs and such, maybe some accessories whenever new cars flatten out. You've got to pick that up in CP work. Work on your retention, work on getting your customers back, work on making sure that nobody goes to the aftermarket facilities, they all come back to you. And if so, the future is bright for fixed operations for a long time to come. Thank you for joining me for another session of Ask NCM. Please send your questions to askncm@ncmassociates.com, and we will see if we can get to yours in a very timely manner.